Hello everybody, Bradley here, and we are back in Civ 6 DLC season. Who thought we'd be back here? Everyone thought Civ 7, but no. We've got the leader pass, baby. I just watched the Firaxis developer live stream, kind of introing and debuting the leader pass. Here's what I learned, and here is everything you need to know. Going a little out of order, the first thing I want to talk about is consoles, in case you are here for answers about whether this DLC will be available on consoles. Going into this live stream, a lot of console players noticed that on the website in the announcements, it did not say it would be available for their platforms, and they were wondering, hey, can I play the leader pass? The answer is no, you can't. In this live stream, Firaxis confirmed that the leader pass would not be debuting on Monday on consoles. They did not say whether or not it would ever be on consoles. It was a bit of a strange answer that didn't commit one way or the other. What we do now know is that it will not be available for consoles on Monday, and it seems like it won't be available on consoles in the near future. I will wait to kind of report more news as it comes out, whether or not they are planning to release this on consoles at all. This obviously really sucks for console players who probably really want to play the leader pass and kind of be included in the Civ community with everybody else. In the live stream, though, they seem to really acknowledge that they love their console players. They really want to release this on consoles. There are just additional technical challenges to releasing downloadable content on consoles, and they weren't able to do it for this pass at this moment. So fingers crossed for all of you console players that you will get the pass. However, that has not been confirmed. But my impression of the live stream was that it hasn't been completely ruled out either, that eventually this pass will be released on consoles. So I will give an update if it ever gets confirmed that it will never be coming out or that it will be coming out. But for now, it is not releasing on Monday on consoles like it is on the PC. Separate from the leader pass, in a surprise announcement, Firaxis announced that if you have a linked 2K account, you will receive Julius Caesar as an alternate leader from Rome in Civilization 6. So whether or not you are planning on acquiring the leader pass, whether or not you get the leader pass from just having all the DLC, if you would like a brand new leader to play, Julius Caesar will be available for you if you link your 2K account when you log into the game. Julius Caesar was the main focus of the live stream. Carl, our favorite Firaxis developer, not that we try to have faves. Every Firaxis developer is lovely, but Carl is special. We love Carl here at the VB YouTube channel. And Carl was playing as Caesar. We got a little bit of an insight into his abilities. Instead of the monument building Trajan, we've scrapped that for a very early game kind of war-focused Civ who tries to conquer every tile of the map. You will be getting gold for every city you capture for the first time, for every time you capture a barbarian encampment. Basically, you're going to start a war, you're going to acquire gold, you're going to buy more units, you're going to keep warring, you're going to keep getting more gold, and the vicious cycle continues until you are rich and own the entire map. Now, I don't think that Julius Caesar will be an S-tier Civ by any means, but I do think his abilities are going to be super fun. It's going to be just a super awesome warmongering early game style Civ, and I think that's great. I think it's great to have in the game. We're all going to have fun conquering and pillaging as Julius Caesar. Back to the leader pass. The first thing you need to know about the leader pass is that it will be available for free if you own all of the other Civilization 6 DLC. They said on the live stream that it did not matter whether you purchased all the DLC individually or if you bought it through the anthology pack. As long as you own all the DLC in your account, it'll recognize it and it will give you the leader pass for free. They seem to indicate that the leader pass will be available separately for purchase if you would like. I assume that'll be in the Steam or Epic Games Store and you can cost it out and see if that's something you're interested in. However, they did make a note, and I would also like to make the same note, that the anthology is currently on sale. So I suspect if you buy the anthology that's currently on sale, the leader pass will still be free because you'll own all the DLC. So I'll try and put something on screen somewhere and put a link in the description if you would like to go and see if the anthology's on sale and pick it up and get all these Civ DLC that way. The leader pass is going to have 6 DLC drops. The first one drops this Monday, November 21st. That's only a couple days from now. How exciting is that? The other 6 will drop in between November. The other 5 will drop in between this upcoming Monday, and March 15th was the date they kind of gave for a wrap up to the leader pass. In these 6 DLC packs, there will be 12 new leaders brought into Civilization 6, as well as 6 kind of leader personas, a different take on an existing leader within the game, plus Julius Caesar if you have a linked 2K account. I am now going to divert my eyeballs from the camera to my notes to make sure I get this correct. The first pack that is releasing on Monday is called the Great Negotiators Pack. It includes Abraham Lincoln of the United States, Queen Mbande Nzinga of the Congo, apologies for the pronunciation, I'm doing my best over here, and Sultan Saladin of Arabia. I will try to put something on screen or in the description if you would like more details about what is coming out in the other 5 packs as they get released. But for now, I don't have the leaders written down. However, for now, they are called the Great Commanders Pack, the Rulers of China Pack, the Rulers of the Sahara Pack, the Great Builders Pack, and the Rulers of England Pack. There's a lot of rulers in these packs. Sadly, though, no new Canada leaders or abilities. In a heartbreaking moment, they kind of said a lot of these picks were based on Civ popularity, and so I'm a little bit sad that Canada didn't make the top popular list, but that's fine. At least Eleanor didn't make it either. In what I thought was the strangest part of the stream, we actually didn't learn anything about the 3 new civs releasing on Monday at all. They said we will have like a patch notes on Monday to go over their abilities, so we're just kind of gonna get dropped into the game and see what's up. I will be live streaming Monday night. That's twitch.tv/VanBradley if you want to come and hang out and check out the new DLC together then. What we did learn though, the only thing we learned is that Abraham Lincoln's ability was controversial, difficult to balance, and includes a high risk, high reward, loyalty based mechanic. So that was the little breadcrumb we were given on the upcoming 3 leaders releasing on Monday. Let me know in the comments what you think that controversial Abraham Lincoln ability is. My mind just went through theater square jokes over and over and over again, but I'm interested to see what you have to say. I tried to ask in the live stream whether or not we could expect actual balance changes or patches to the game separate from the leader release in these patch notes. During the Frontier Pass, as they released civs and DLC, they also patched the game a little bit. You know, we got rid of Earth Goddess and replaced it with Nerf Goddess, and we all got really sad. However, what they indicated in the stream, which I actually think is pretty cool, it seemed like there was a pretty small 3-person team doing a lot of the work on the leader pass. So I suspect, just, you know, knowing my very minimal knowledge of game development, if there is a very small 3-person team working on, you know, at least the bulk of the leader pass. They also have Marvel Midnight Suns releasing soon. I'm assuming they got development teams on, like, you know, pre-production on other games that they're making. I would suspect, or I would expect, not to have significant balance changes as part of these patches. I would happily be wrong on this, but my kind of sense was that the real focus of the leader pass is on the release of the new leaders into the game, and not on, you know, rebalancing or reworking any existing content that's already in the game. Again, could be wrong. That was just my impression. I also suspect that it's possible that this kind of smaller team working on the leader passes might contribute to the reason why developing this for consoles was pretty difficult over PC. They also made a note, and I'm not a game developer, so I don't know how fair the comment is, but they did make a note to be like, hey, we used to be just PC people, right? Like, what we know is Civ, and what we know is making it for computers, and this whole console thing is new, and the way that it has been received, having mainstream Civ games on consoles, has been amazing, but it's all happened very quickly. It's all very new, and they are working on processes in the future to make that available. So that's what they had to say about it. Personally, I'm very excited for the leader pass. This was an awesome stream. I enjoyed being kind of back at home with my Firaxis friends, watching them release new Civ content. That was wonderful. I really enjoyed the Frontier Pass style of content release for Civ. I much prefer it over like huge DLC packs. Civ is a complicated game, and getting things kind of drip fed for you allows you to incorporate that into your knowledge of the game without overwhelming you. So I'm super happy they are choosing this style of release again. The leader pack seems genuinely interesting. I think this is a super fun way to introduce more DLC into a Civ 6 game that has already had an absolute ton of DLC. I won't pretend that I'm not just a little bit like, I really wanted the Civ 7 announcement, but this will definitely do. I'm super excited for this, especially in the sense that it really seems like Firaxis is trying to take care of its dedicated players. If you own all of the existing DLC, this is free, and you know there's somebody in marketing somewhere that goes, hey, we could probably charge everyone money for this. And even if they charged me $10, $20, I absolutely would have paid it. However, they're going to give this to a lot of people for free, and I really appreciate that kind of devotion and dedication to their fans. They keep saying that they have the best fans in gaming, and I genuinely believe that they believe that. And I'm not saying it's not true, but the way they seem to be treating a lot of people with the leader pass, I feel very positively about. And they did seem, genuinely kind of sorry that they weren't able to release this on consoles right away, and acknowledged how important those players are, and that they just weren't able to figure out a way to do it for Monday. So you know what? I'm happy. I was happy with this live stream. I'm really happy with this leader pass. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the leader pass. I will be live streaming it on Monday, and a ton from there up until the Civ Give. That'll be in the description below, twitch.tv/VanBradley. Continue the discussion in the YouTube comments or in our Discord server, also in the description. And finally, the Civ Give is happening. Cut to VB telling you about the Civ Give. I know you want to, but before you click off this video, I feel obligated to tell you that the Civ Give is happening on December 11th. If you're not familiar with the event, it is an annual charity event where a bunch of cool Civ content creators get together and play a match of multiplayer Civ for charity. This year we are trying to raise $75,000 for Gamers Outreach, a wonderful charity that you can find out more about in the description. If you would like to attend the Civ Give, obviously online, all of the event details are in the description. The links to donate are also in the description. We as a team over, Team VB, this YouTube channel, with our Twitch, with our Discord, are trying to raise $10,000 of the $75,000. So if you could help out with it, that would be super awesome. I would appreciate very much. Gamers Outreach would appreciate it. Everyone involved would just appreciate raising money for charity. There is also cool merch. If you would like some Civ Give merch, a lot of the proceeds from that merch are going to charity as well. That is in the description below, or you can go to vbmerch.com. I look forward to seeing you on December 11th for the Civ Give.